Hey guys, so I kind of had the wherewithal to start filming. It's not a declutter, but like an organization, I guess, that I'm doing. So we have this bookshelf here that we keep our TV on, and like books and DVDs and whatnot, and our internet stuff is on that side. I'm filming with the front-facing camera right now, so it's kind of backwards, whatever. So right now I just want to like take all the books off and put them in piles so that Scott can start going through everything. So right now I have them by author, and I know that we have some bins of books to go through for him. Well, bin, singular, bin of book to go through for him. And this is my singular pile of books. But this is what I have right now. These two right here are like bathroom books. Like, deem those bathroom books. They just haven't been in there because there's really no place to put them. But those are kind of our bathroom books. A couple of English books. This one I read in college that I kind of like. I want to try and actually get through it. A couple of Shakespeare that I actually like. These are probably the only two Shakespeare that I will actually tolerate. Neil Gaiman. Neil Gaiman. I taught this book when I was doing my collaboration, so that's what I have. I don't know, I thought you guys might be interested in it, so I'm gonna set you guys up and go sort through the rest of the books. This is in our guest room closet. I'm slowly going through these bins. This is where Frankie loves this. This is where we keep, like, store all of our stuff and how I store our stuff. So this stuff I've already gone through, and then this is miscellaneous stuff that I'll show you as I go through it. That's a Frankie. In an interesting turn of events, we got rid of our books already, so there we go. Job done. I did, however, find a whole tote of sheets and pillows that I had been looking for months ago, so they don't serve a purpose. Now I guess I can just get rid of a whole tote of stuff. Honestly, though, the rest of the stuff Scott has to go through because it's like his or electronics or whatever, which is the frustrating thing because he's like really backed up with school right now and like stressed out with school, so like that's the last thing that he hates decluttering anyway. But yeah, that's the last thing that he wants to do, so I guess decluttering is done for the day then. That was fun, right? Yeah, sometimes it's just that easy. Okay, my stick is all the way over there, and I'm not gonna go get it, so I'm just gonna hold this up. So what little stacks of books I had, I did a little bit of decluttering, and I got rid of two, so I mean, I guess that's good, right? So the two I'm getting rid of are The Art of a Thank You, and The Easy Guide to Vocabulary. So this one I really haven't even read. This one I've gotten enough out of already, and I haven't opened it in very long. These two I'm keeping. So I know that if I ever do teach these, that the school will probably provide them to me, and that like I would never be able to teach out of this because pages don't match up, so it'd be really hard to. However, I want to keep it because it has like some pretty interesting stuff on the pages. So when I was reading this, I really didn't like it the first time I read it. The second time, actually, and I didn't even read it the first time, I just kind of like fudged my way through it. The second time I read a little bit more of it, and I liked it a little bit more. It's like an elevated Dr. Seuss kind of feel. It's really hard for me to get through because it's so like made up and wonky kind of. I don't know, but I really want to try, and I think it would be an interesting one to teach because it's so different from anything I've ever read before. And I'm keeping this one because I really like it, and I've read this book more times over than any other book ever, and I really enjoy it. This one I'm keeping just because it's like the obligatory English teacher book, and it's nice just to kind of like flip through and be like, oh, what's the best way to teach a clause, or like just different things. So I'm gonna hang on to that. And then these two I'm hanging on to because they're bathroom books, like I said. So there we are. Hey guys, so it is Friday, our first Friday of our online schooling thing. So week 1 down, and I have cat hair all over me because Frankie has been loving on me. Week 1 down. Yeah. It is, I don't know. I don't like, let's see. It's not hard because it's nice because you can like be at home and be like not on, you know, like you don't have to be like performing all the time and like whatever. But adjusting to a different way of teaching. I went from day 1, I mean, it's just the same as like at the library. I went from day 1 having to create my own projects to now I have too many projects that I want to do and I have to pick and choose like which ones I want to do. So far I have a newsletter that has gone out showing the students how to get an e-card with the public library. I have one that is ready to go out Monday showing them where to get the like ebooks, e-movies, magazines, stuff like that on the public library site. And then I have recommendations of books from teachers. I just put out a challenge for the students. So like all the teachers are like, we want to teach you this, we want you to learn this, blah, blah, blah. So I put out a challenge like, I want you to teach me something. So I want the students to be the teacher. And this is something that like I've always wanted to do when I get into the classroom. All right, you're teaching me now. Teach me about your dirt bike. Teach me about your skill that you have or whatever. So my challenge to them was, you teach me a new skill. Like, what's a weird skill that you have, or like what is just a skill that you have. Yeah, it was just like a call to action for the kids and something different for them to do. We'll see how that goes. So that's what's happening. Today and then up until Tuesday or Wednesday, I think, I am signed up to do DoorDash shifts. So I think today I start at like 4:30. Today it's like 63 degrees out. It was pouring rain, like torrential downpour. And now it's like, hang on, can I show you? You can see my messy house. It's pretty much the same. And my drink. Here's my workstation. And this is what you guys are sitting on. Let me just flip the camera. What are we doing, Jackie? So this is what I look at when I'm working. It's actually not so bad. People, like my neighbors, it's set up kind of like a motel, so like you can kind of see the banister. We're on the 2nd floor, so like people will walk by here. So I don't know, but there's not like a ton of people who actually walk by my window, which is really nice, so I don't feel weird when I'm filming. But yeah, this is my, look at my my desktop picture. I love it. So there we are. Actually, hang on, while I have you, I had I had another list of things that I wanted to talk about. So in one of my last like videos when I was at school, I was talking about something and I was like, oh, I have so much that I want to say, but I ran out of time. So I want to finish actually talking about that. So I'm very sorry that it took this long, but we're going to finish this. So I was talking about how I was helping one of my friends organize her life, right? So still kind of doing that, just doing it from afar. So I was talking to her about how like I got there and I was like, hey, if you want to film today, we can. Like, this is what I look like. Like, I didn't have any makeup on. I didn't have like super nice, like I had something like this on. Like I was very chill, you know? And I was like, so in the earlier days, I used to never film without makeup or like doing my hair, or like if I hadn't showered that day, I wouldn't film. Now it's probably because like I'm getting older, or like I just don't care. And I told him, like, I might look back on this and be like, Jackie, what are you doing? Like, you look disgusting and gross or whatever. But this is my authentic self now. Like, this is me. I mean, today I did my eyebrows and put mascara on because I filmed that short video for the students. So I was like, please don't be looking like complete garbage. But I told her, I'm like, this is like, I've just decided to be my authentic self when I film. So like if it's a day that I want to talk and I don't have makeup on, who cares? If I look back on this and I'm like, I wasn't wearing makeup or whatever, how gross is that? Like, whatever, that was who I was then, and it was my authentic self. I wasn't trying to be anything I wasn't, like, whatever. I hope that comes across to you guys. Like, I hope that when people who know me see my videos, they're not like, oh, she is like weird and different in her videos. Like, I hope that I'm the same person in my videos that I am, I don't know, in real life, because I have no business trying to be somebody else. Oh, I barely have the capacity to be myself right now. Anyway, so being authentic, very important to me. My next note, what is happening here, is helping Fatima organize. I hope she doesn't mind that I say her name, but I'm gonna say it. My friend's name is Fatima, and I'm helping her organize her life. So I thought I talked about it, but maybe I didn't. So Fatima is a friend from college. We met, we worked together in the libraries at the university. We are like the same person. I know I've said this at some point, but I'm helping her do some organizing, some decluttering, teaching her about minimalism and intentionalism and Marie Kondo, etc., etc. So I'm just helping her with that. She's doing such a good job. I keep doing some check-ins with her just to be like, how are you feeling about everything? How's everything going? And she is just trucking along, and she's doing amazing. So Fatima, if you're watching, so proud of you, girl. So that's what I'm doing. I'm not doing anything. I'm just going over there and sitting and being like, here are some of the tips that I've gotten over the past 5 years of researching minimalism, intentionalism, and decluttering. I don't know. Planning baby shower. Ha, that's over. The baby shower was last Saturday. Thank goodness. So I was planning wait, what am I trying to say? Baby shower. Oh my gosh. I was helping to plan my sister-in-law's baby shower, which was last Saturday on the 14th. And it just was amazing. It was so great. I was helping her mom, her aunt, and her cousin plan it. And guys, it was so cute. It was so cute. We really couldn't have asked for a better turnout. There was a really nice, like, small gathering. There wasn't a lot of people, but like it wasn't like 3 people. I mean, but honestly, we would have been happy with 3 people. Last Saturday, like, was like the middle of the beginning of everything. Like, people were already starting to get a little bit scared about everything. Like, the panic buying had already begun, but nothing had really shut down. Had it? Did I already get... No, I hadn't known that the schools were going to be closed. I don't remember. Basically, we decided to continue to go through with the baby shower. We sent out a message that said, like, hey, we're still gonna have this. Just please be mindful. Like, if you're not feeling well, just send your love with another family member. We are going to take plenty of pictures and post them so that anybody who's not able to make it can still see, like, everything about the baby shower. And we still had a really nice turnout, and we had some really great people there. So that was really nice. And I'm so distracted by all of this cat hair. Yeah, it was really nice. And I think my sister-in-law had a really great time. She's so sweet. I love her so much. And this little baby, I cannot wait for him to get here. Although I'm kind of nervous right now because he's due in May. May? No, April. He's due May. Oh my God. I'm like, don't tell my brother. I'm the worst aunt ever. Anyway, baby shower. That's over. Thank goodness it happened when it did, because, like, I think we were one of the last parties to happen there, because now obviously they're not, like, doing any parties. Taking blood. Oh, funny thing. Last thing on the list. So I have had a pair of black pants in my wardrobe, just like black jeans in my wardrobe for 5 years. I want to say like 5 years, 4 or 5 years. And they finally just bit the dust. They finally went kaput and I had to throw them away. Now, these black jeans were my wardrobe. I don't even want to say a staple because they were my wardrobe, my uniform. My uniform was usually black jeans, a shirt, and like some sort of sweater, right? So those went kaput and I had every intention of going back to Target, which is where I got them, and getting an identical pair. And I never did. Like, I just didn't feel like trying on pants. I didn't feel like going and doing clothes shopping because who wants to? So I just didn't, and I just sucked it up and I just used my other pieces in my closet. And I had a teacher friend come up to me, and I love this woman, Fran. So Fran comes up to me one day and she goes, Jackie, did you buy like a whole new wardrobe from ThredUp? Because I've told her in the past that I buy stuff from ThredUp, and I like told her about ThredUp because I love it. Hashtag not sponsored. And I was like, no, Fran, but let me tell you what happened. And I just told her the story that I told you about my pants like dying on me. And I was like, so I've had to use the other clothes in my wardrobe now. But I got I've been getting a lot of compliments on my outfits. Okay, so I've been talking for way too long and I have stuff I need to do before I do some DoorDash. So I'm gonna go. I hope you guys are staying safe, washing your hands, and yeah. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.